everyone, I'm Mercy and I'm here to talk about the livestock industry. And the livestock industry, how I, s- how I put the name of my presentation is the other side of the industry. And firstly, let's talk about what is livestock industry about. Okay, so it's a sector in which meat is produced and processed. So this demands by people and industry, and the thing is that people need this industry to eat meat. So, but what is this meat? Firstly, I would like to put a question to everyone here, and it's that sometimes we don't notice the real issue that we have. And at that point, what extent the livestock industry is good for the world? So that's the question. It's good for the world or is more good for us? So let's check it out. So my first point is people of addiction. So that addiction is like the lifestyle that they have. So in my survey, I put like the results that was around 20 people, and their answers were like they do not care about the real change of the future generations. So that's a kind of problem that we have to realize and we have to reflect about it, because if we do not if we didn't do it, so what is the future? So that's the thing, and we need to also be honest with that, because people is not going to change the habits from one day to another. So that's the thing that we need to like just put the logic and be conscious about that, because we do not think about it when we eat meat or when we are just doing the things that we want. We need to like just care about the things for our future generations. But the meat that we are eating, it's in the atmosphere, it's like 7% of the dioxide gases. So that's gases are in the atmosphere, and they are just generated more of the greenhouses. So that means that it's not good for the environment and it's not good for us, but still we keep doing that. So my second point is the degradation in the industry. So that degradation is it's focusing on the government. And the government, what is the government doing here? So the government is that if you have a company that is related with your industry, that company is going to give jobs to people, and that jobs is going to improve people's life and is going to improve the economy of a country. So I think that from one side we are not just looking at the problem, we are just looking at the benefits that it has. So for one part, like for one side, that's why the government is not doing anything about it. So we have to reflect and be awareness about it. So the conclusions that I have is that livestock production has grown faster than agricultural production most developing countries, and this trend is likely to continue with growth, and that have a tremendous impact on the environment and as well as the people's life. And that's why most of the people do not care enough about this issue. So the recommendations that I have is that the FAO emphasize in the problem, because they have experience about this kind of development on the part of the agriculture, and also they could give us like options for developing this kind of things. So, and also the awareness that people needs to have about this process as well as the government. Thank you.